None of this turned out the way we ever thought it would.
No, it didn't.
Hey! You know, you kids are not supposed to be necking out here. Bo? Nora? I'm so sorry. You know, but the kids, they cut class and they make out in their cars. But, you know, you're not kids. Not that you're old. But even if you were kids, I mean, you weren't making out, you know, because you're divorced and everything.
Right. Okay, Marcie, it's okay. We know it's a misunderstanding on your part.
Yeah, Nora and I would not be hanging out in the parking lot of the high school making out, you know? Not here, not anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. So what were you doing?
We were worried about Matthew, his first day of school,
And
and
he's in a wheelchair, you know, dealing with other kids.
what they're going to say.
And we were being overprotective.
You know, helicopter mom, that's me. I'm going to hover.
I'm sure everything's just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's not.
What happened to Matthew?
Is he hurt?
No. I mean, not physically anyway. There was this kid in his class. He seems to have it out for Matthew, and he just said some really awful things to him.
To a kid in a wheelchair?
Who's the kid?
Look, I handled it today, and I'm going to keep an eye out, okay?
How does this happen? I mean, who raises a kid that would say horrible things to a kid in a wheelchair?
You know, we sent him back to school too soon.
No, we sent him to the wrong school. We should get him to another school where there are nice kids.
No, you can't do that. Look, if my dad sent me to a new school every time someone teased me, I would have had a closet full of ugly gym uniforms. Look, some kids, they're just always going to find someone to tease, and it doesn't matter whether they're fat or they stutter or they're doing drugs or they don't want to do drugs or they're in a wheelchair. It's just life.
It's my son's life.
Yes. So why are you two trying to live it for him?
I want the name of this kid.
Ask Matthew how his day went, and maybe he'll tell you about it.
And if he doesn't, I mean, this is how we got into the situation in the first place. We could have done something.
Yeah, and it might not have changed anything.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just let this keep happening to
Well,
him?
I don't think that you should get in the middle of it. I really don't, because it could just make things worse for Matthew.
Since when is a parent's love and concern a bad thing?
No, it's not. Kids Matthew's age, they're just pretending to be hatched from an egg in the middle of the forest. They want nothing to do with their parents. You know, they're separating, and fighting their own battles is just a part of it.
Even if those battles lead them to be paralyzed?
Nora, she's right. No, I know. Doesn't mean we can't keep worrying about Matthew, but we can't be there for him, you know, around the clock. He's gonna have to work through his own stuff.
What if he can't?
He's a lot stronger than you think. I gotta get back inside for my next class. Oh, but sorry for thinking that you guys were parked out here for a makeout session. Seriously, get a grip.
Well, you know, if we don't want to mortify Matthew, I think we better not let him catch us parked here, you know, here.
You know what? I actually have a lot of work that's piling up on my desk.
Same here.
So I just wouldn't get... I'd like to get a jump on it if you don't mind.
No problem.